Does the ocean and the sand look more colourful than ever? Look how blue that ocean is, and look how bright the sand is. You have all seen the news now that Kevin Burt, aka Kev-in-Thailand, has lost his fight with cancer and passed away. This is a tribute from me. I've literally known him for 3 years, but probably in the last couple of years more so than before. Like most of you, I met him at his meet night at the Hideaway about 3 years ago. Then I gradually kind of got to know him, and I consider myself lucky, like many other people, to have got to know him quite well. Before I give you my feelings on how I knew Kev, there's 3 people. In fact, there's going to be more. There's going to be people in the UK, the nurses that took care of Kev to the end. But there's 3 people here, and I'm sure there's more, but there's 3 people that I know that did a lot for Kev in the end. Firstly, Rob, 20 Seconds in Thailand, Rob. Rob had the task of passing you on information about Kev's well-being, how he's doing. This was very difficult for Rob because those close knew that the news wasn't good, and also Kev was quite a proud guy and he didn't really want everybody knowing what was going on. So, you know, with Rob, with his updates, it was very difficult for him. So hats off to Rob. You know, Rob also used to come to Pattaya also to take care of Kev, do odd jobs for him. So Rob has been a great man in this, and I'm sure Kev is very grateful. Another guy, an unsung hero, is Andy Oswald. Andy was a great friend of Kev, and Andy kind of got a bit of shit from Kev, in a good way, in a respectful way. Like I said, Kev was a proud man, and he didn't show his pain, but he probably took his pain out on others, and Andy was one of them. And Andy just sat back, listened, and took it. So well done to Andy. He used to travel from Chahim to do shopping for him, to, you know, to help him out as much as he could, and then take a lot of crap. Bloody flies. But Andy, you should be proud of yourself, mate. You did a great job. Another guy I want to mention, he didn't do nothing like the other guys, but he was supportive to him, and that's Brian Flowers from the Nightwish group. He was very supportive to Kev. As you know, Kev was sponsored by the Nightwish group, and you know, throughout all the sick day, throughout all the well over a year, Brian kept up his payments, which helped Kev all the time. You know, Kev still needed that help, and you know, I once said to Brian, this was probably 6 months ago, are you still paying? He said, well, I can't kick a man while he's down, can I? And you know, well done to you, Brian, as well. So many good people around Kev, so many unsung heroes. My memories of Kev is he's an absolute gentleman. He really was a gentleman. You know, I know some people didn't like him, but to me, he was like a father here in Pattaya. I know we were kind of rivals, and he used to tell me that, but he still used to help me out. I used to ask him things, what's your next video, Kev? And he'd be like, I'm not telling you, because you think you'd be on it, which is not the case at all. But he helped out so many people here, and particularly me. One day he drove from the dark side, you know, a good 15 kilometers in traffic to come and pick me up and take me to his house, which I spent many hours up there. One of the things I wanted to do was teach him how to edit, because I used to get annoyed with these you know, when you load frames together, the volume needed knocking out with the software he was using, because otherwise you've got to click every time it went from frame to frame, and this used to annoy me. So I told him, and I went up to his house and taught him how to do it. Then at the end, after like several hours sitting there, he just said, "Ah, sorry, this is the way I do it." So that was a waste of time, but that was Kev. One thing I did this year, which was last year, which I was pretty proud of. It was more than 12 months ago. Kev was doing the video for the soy dogs, but this is when he got sick. He went out and he did one day, and he was telling me about it, and I was so jealous. I really wanted to do that myself, but he got sick. Then I did get the chance to do it. I was asked to do it because it was a job that needed doing. People needed, you know, seeing the work that Caroline Worthington does with the soy dogs. The night before I did that video, I started the video, I'd had a message that Kev had lost his battle, he was terminal. Now if you go back to that video, the first soy dog video I did, I dedicated it to Kev at the very beginning. I was standing in her shoes doing that job, and I just wanted to dedicate to Kev because it was his video that he was going to be doing. But that was hard. The day before Kev left Thailand, I went to his house with Brian Flowers, and we sat there talking to him for about 5 hours. Kev just opened up, came out with things that most people don't know about. Now there's one he wouldn't have told us if he didn't want anybody to know about. I never knew he had 2 sons, and he told us. I went into it deeper and I said, don't you speak to him? And he opened up and he said, "Look, you know, it's from my first wife, and when we split up I was devastated because of my children, and I gave her a lot of money for my sons to make sure they're okay." And he said a couple of weeks later she sent me a photograph of a brand new car, top of the range car, with a toy boy. He said, "I flipped. I'll kill you." She used that as evidence against him, and I think an injunction was put on him and he couldn't see his children. But he said he'd made it up to one of them. He said the other one, I'm not sure I ever will be able to. When he left the next day, Andy Oswald actually helped him, took him to get a boost in vitamins, the intravenous drip, so he can make the journey. He had to go to Spain, and he went to Spain to make his will because he has property in Spain. That will was left to his boys. He said, "I don't care if the other one doesn't speak to me, he's still going to get it. Half each for them boys. I love them." So Kev had a big heart, you know. Perhaps shouldn't have said that story, but I think he wouldn't have told me if he didn't want to tell me. One of the nice things about this, and I mean this with respect, the last 3-4 weeks my Facebook feed and everybody's has just been full of coronavirus, and it's just been so depressing. But when I woke up this morning, my Facebook feed is full of pictures of Kev, all you guys posting your amazing times that you had with Kev, when he was full of joy and a happy guy, and that's how he wants to be remembered. Kev helped so many people here, and he inspired me to vlog as well. I was definitely within his 100 subscribers. Before Kev, I used to, I still do, watch a lot of Jeff Carter. and then Kev came along. But he was somebody who lived here, who actually lived here and who wasn't holidaying here, so his information was vital for many people. And he helped a lot of people, Kev, including me, and sometimes he didn't get appreciation for it. But that was Kev, he would still do it. There's one piece of advice he gave me last year, and that was ignore the haters. He said it was the biggest mistake he ever made. He said these people wouldn't have had the platform if I hadn't have wound up to him. He said that was the biggest mistake I ever made, Nick. Don't do it. That's why I never whined to him. Kev is now at peace. He's obviously suffered a lot in the past year, particularly the past couple of months. But he's at peace now. So we should all rejoice in what Kev gave us. Kev gave his life to a lot of people here. There's a lot of people that would never have come to Thailand, Pattaya, if he wasn't for Kev. That's the sort of person he was. And I, for one, will be going home in a moment, back into self-isolation. I'm raising a glass to guys. Just a short video. Thank you very much for watching. Rest in peace, brother.
I've been pushing away everybody I love. I don't know what to do. Need a sign from above. I just want to be somebody who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close. Won't you save me? Won't you save me?